So at the time of making this video, the summer tourist season is right around the corner. And after 2 years of lockdowns and travel uncertainty, it couldn't be a more perfect time to visit a wonderful little corner of Europe like Lithuania. But if you've decided to come and your flight is coming up soon, here are a few things you need to do before or immediately after you arrive in the country. The first thing you should do is learn these few key Lithuanian phrases and words. While you can probably get by with English, and in some cases even Russian, it's just the polite thing to do to at least learn a little bit of the local language. So here are a handful of important Lithuanian words and phrases to learn. Atsiprašau. This word is used to say, excuse me or sorry. Sveiki. This is one of a few ways to say hello. It's on the more formal side, but it's useful in all situations and settings. Prašau. This means please, and is a great way to be polite. Another extremely useful word is ačiū, which means thank you. And yes, it does sound like a sneeze. And since you're watching this YouTube channel, you'll want to remember the word angliškai. This essentially means in English. So if someone says something to you in Lithuanian, you can respond by saying angliškai or atsiprašau angliškai to let them know what language you're comfortable with. Learning a language for some people can be tricky, so don't be afraid to rewind this video and watch this section a few times to get these keywords memorized. If you haven't yet arrived in Lithuania, you'll want to prepare your smartphone with a few very useful apps. The first one I would recommend is the Bolt app. This Uber or Lyft-like service will allow you to order a ride to get around most larger cities in Lithuania. This same app also doubles as a way to unlock Bolt scooters around the city. Depending on where in Lithuania you'll be, I would recommend getting the public transportation app of the city or cities you'll be visiting. If you'll be in Vilnius, I recommend the Trafi app for bus schedules and tickets. If you're going to Kaunas, the Žiogas app can be used to buy tickets, although Trafi is used for Kaunas bus navigation. Doing this in advance will provide you with enough time to link your bank card to these apps so you can easily buy tickets. Check out my videos on Kaunas and Vilnius public transportation to learn more about these systems. If you'd rather not go through the trouble of downloading an app, you can buy public transit cards when you arrive. The go-to spot to get bus cards is a chain of convenience stores called Narvesen. These Narvesens are at both Kaunas and Vilnius airports, and again, watch the videos about public transportation systems to learn how to properly use these cards. Either before your arrival or soon after, you'll want to make sure you have at least a little bit of cash, euros to be specific. While I would estimate that 80% of Lithuanian businesses now accept card payment, there are still a few vendors and services that only accept cash. These are usually marketplace vendors as well as small shops and services run by older generations. This could be a flower shop, barber shop, or even a shoe repair service. And while we're on the subject of cash, it would be helpful to get some coins. Small change is useful in the following situations: purchasing single tickets from the driver on the bus, tipping at a restaurant, and paying to access public toilets. Finally, you might want to consider getting a SIM card while you're in Lithuania. Even if you have a great roaming plan from home, Lithuanian mobile data rates are so incredibly low that you might be better off getting a local card instead. Even better is the fact that these are incredibly easy to buy, either at certain supermarkets or at any Narvesen. But that's really it for our list of things you should do to ensure you have a smooth and pleasant trip to Lithuania. For any foreigners who still remember their first days in Lithuania, is there anything you would add? And to anyone taking this advice, please do let me know in the comments if it was helpful. Good luck, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.